Now, this is all about bringing back Demand Records, the shop I had about 5 years ago. I closed it because of financial reasons. I couldn't keep it going. But a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to bring a shop back or a label under the name. Because there's no record shop in Banbury now. Record Savings closed the street shop in November 2009, and Chalky's disappeared as well. And I closed before that, but I thought, well, something's got to be done. And I thought, well, there's only two ways to do trading in Banbury Records. There's either record fair or market stalls, because there's a new owner of the market stall in Banbury now. If you've been around Banbury lately, you'll notice that there's all new stalls and everything. Well, a new company's taken over from Stratford. But what I'm going to do in May, on the 22nd, the record fair comes round again, and I've emailed Karen, who runs Vinyl Bank. They're ones that organised record fairs mobile for the Oxfordshire and that, and Coventry and Leamington Spa, I think they go. So on the May the 22nd, I'll be holding a record stall there under Demand Records. A lot of people do know me from that name for the past 5 years. I've been doing car boots and various things, but obviously you don't make loads of money. And obviously there's a high pitch for the record fair. It's not actually tons, but there's a fair bit, so obviously it's a lot more of a car boot pitch. So I'm going to be careful what I do. If I can't make anything of this one, it depends what happens, and depends how successful it is. So if you're a label or want to sell your stuff at my stall, what I'm going to do is, this is not going to be a one-off record fair. If it's successful, then I will do more. But one thing I'm going to plan is market stalls in the summer. There are a few things between now and in the June I've got to figure out with other things going on. But I want to do market stalls as well. They're not as expensive. I want to sort that out with the company. So I can do, there's like 2 market stalls a week. There's Thursday and Saturdays. A lot of people know if you live in Banbury. So, but to start with, that's May the 22nd at the Town Hall in Banbury. It's run by Vinyl Bank, based in Warwick, but I'll be bringing Demand Records back in 2010, which is obviously this year. And the other thing is, I use eBay. I wasn't going to do this to start with. I didn't want to do totally online. But what I'm going to do is, I actually found last night, you actually search for users on eBay. I found my actual address. So if you put an address, you can actually view everything I've got, which is quite cool, which is a lot better than... because I've got a face group up for Demand Records. I'm going to put Demand Records Banbury, because nobody can. So I told somebody about finding it, and they couldn't find it. There's a big list of Demand Records. So what I'm going to do is, I got the link up for the eBay address on my Facebook. So you put Demand Records, you put Demand Records Banbury, it may come up. I got to change the group name, but Demand Records on Facebook. That's my group for the shop. I've already got my eBay address on there, so I've only got one thing up there. Remember, I will be putting more stuff up. I have been selling stuff on there the last few weeks. I have been selling stuff, but I haven't really promoted it much, because I was just trying to tweak it and find out what I was going to do next, other than doing the eBay stuff. But many thanks for watching for this. There'll be more updates. I'm only doing this as a general thing. I've got a new site which is on my MySpace, so if you go to CMR Magazine on the MySpace and Cool Music Revolution, find that on Facebook. There are links to the new site, which is through WordPress, which Greg Kirk has been helping me with. So links everywhere. I'll be putting the eBay link on my website, and also of course on the Facebook, and it's on Music Wall Radio as well. So many thanks for watching this. More to come within my records.